All right, now it's time to jump into Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts and his performance, Eagles offense performance against the Chiefs. Here's what I continue to realize more and more when I watch Jalen Hurts play. He's an elite deliverer of the football. He throws the football extremely well. Good pace, good touch, easy to catch, really good throwing the ball down the field. Not quite an elite processor of information quite yet, but he does so many things well that lead to winning, including making the right decision most of the time and in critical moments. All right, so let's dive in and watch the passes throughout this game and just kind of break down where the Eagles are. Okay, so they came out with basically their favorite play. I always talk about it on here. I'm not a fan of this concept because to me it's just a man concept. So it's what I call 72. So it's a 7 and it's a 2 or an under there. They run this all the time. They run it against zone, they run it against man. To me, this is a man beater because you've got guys running to different zones. So if you're running against zone, there's usually a guy sitting where the corner should be. There's usually a guy sitting where the under should be, and it's not the greatest concept. But if you're going to run it against zone, you've got to be on time to this under route. You've got to be ready to hit that under route before he can get to this linebacker if that corner plays in a soft position. Okay? So here we come with the first play of the game. All right? So eyes right now need to be on this corner. Okay? They're in a cover 2 look, safety high. So it's either hit the under right now if that corner sloughs off and drops to the corner. If he bangs him and grabs him like they're doing right here, then the throw is up and over to the corner route on the top. So right here, doesn't have AJ right there. Throw should be up and over right here. But again, you see Jalen getting ready quickly because he knows you got to hit this quick if you're going to throw it. Just happens to be engaged right here, so should come up over the top. Okay, but he doesn't jam the throw in, and this is what I talk about oftentimes. So there's kind of an idea of the processing, kind of seeing the big picture, seeing it all, getting it out on time. But where he makes up for a lot of this is in this, that it wasn't open for number 1. And he's not always jamming it into number 1 when number 1's not open. Maybe not timely to number 2 or to number 3 all the time, but this is what he does. He goes and he creates and he goes, okay, I didn't see it, didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Let me go and make a positive play. So he rolls out and he ends up finding the guy that he's got to find, the guy that's open, makes a great throw, delivers the football extremely well, like I said, right on the boundary for a first down. Okay, they ran this a couple times in the game where they like to put Devontae Smith on a choice route. Okay, and so in this particular case, it's more of what I call chin. So it's an in with a choice. Okay, and the problem with this particular play is that if the in obviously is going inside and then the choice ends up going outside, it's another one of those plays where you don't put anybody in conflict defensively. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So as we come off, Devontae, inside leverage there, so he's going to push up and go out. He doesn't win against his guy. We do nothing to influence this guy. So this guy's not open right here. So we don't really have necessarily a read here for Jalen. So this is more Devontae, you have to win. If you don't win, I have nothing on that side unless somehow you can get inside and we can get a high-low on this circled backer. But I really got nothing. You go out, AJ goes in, nothing really there to have. And nice job by Jalen just to work back and find your backside completion. Doesn't pick up any yards, but again, sometimes the best play is just getting it to the right guy and getting back to the line of scrimmage, not taking a sack, not have to run around and make a play, but just get through your progression and get it to the right guy. We got one-on-one with Saquon Barkley and Bolton here. Bolton makes a great tackle, but the process. Oh, Devontae doesn't win, don't really have anything on the inside. Just work through your progression and get it to your guy. Okay, so what we saw a lot in this game, and something that the Eagles do a lot, is they're always trying to get this man down here one-on-one. A.J. Brown, we want him in one-on-one situations. They run the quick unders. They run hitches or stops, which is a 5-yard hitch, 10-yard stop, and then I don't know what's called here, and then they run a lot of go routes. So sometimes the stops or the hitches turn into go routes, but they run a lot of go routes with A.J. Brown. They try to get him one-on-one. Jalen throws it really, really well. So what we're looking for here is just one-on-one. Quarters coverage. These safeties stay tucked in tight. So it's what we call press quarters or press 4. So those safeties are staying in tight. So that means we have one-on-one on the outside. So he comes back, sees the safety. He's going to throw the go route to A.J. Brown down here. A.J. gets jammed on this one, okay? McDuffie's a really good player. McDuffie wins this rep right here. And again, another one of those situations where Jalen goes, oh, got to my right guy, but he's not open. Go make a positive play. So the 2 positive plays, you could either dump it down here to your check down like you did on the last play, or quickly put your foot in the ground and go get close to the first down with the run, making the right play. The guy's not open. He didn't win. Sometimes that happens. Even your best players don't always win. Make a positive play. And he sets him up with a 4th and 2. Okay. This is where Jalen Hurts has been elite. In these big moments. We go back to the NFC Championship game, 4th and 5, 14-12. Ball about on midfield. And they decide to go for it. And not only do they go for it, they don't throw a 5-yard pass to get 5 yards and move the chains. They come out and they throw a go route. They throw a 40-yard throw down the field, and he drops it on A.J. Brown like a handoff. Get the first down, and the route is on. Here we are, first drive of the Super Bowl. It's 4th and 2. We're right at midfield. Okay, we need 2 yards to get the first down. Most teams are going to design a quick play, get the ball in somebody's hands, try to get past the chains, and go. Well, what do the Eagles do? Okay, we get press. All right, we've got middle close, no safety help over the top. So what are we going to do? I don't know if Jalen signals him over here, but what are we going to do? This is what they like to do. Run the go route. So here we are again. Best cover corner. Good coverage. Come back 4th and 2. Not afraid to make throws down the field. Look at that. Like, come on. You can't throw it any better. He's pushed to the sideline. He's got about 1.5 yards from the sideline. Tight coverage. Perfect throw that would have set up another score for this team. Critical situation. This is what I mean by elite deliverer of the football. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. Now, we know it was called back, little OPI, whatever you feel on this one. He did extend his hand. He did get him in the face. Didn't have a lot of contact. But Jalen Hurts did exactly what he was going to do, and he's not afraid to attack and make the big throw. All right, so they end up having to punt there because of the penalty. All right, so we're going to run basically post over, okay? And we're going to run what I call shove. So it's a shallow and an over coming to this side. So we're trying to clear out the deep part of it, possibly have a post there if we get the free safety to jump Devontae Smith, possibly a post to Dotson over the top. But we're trying to clear those 2 guys out and then ultimately get the high-low read over here. Okay, so we get back. They do a nice job. Jalen buys time. They double the shallow here to A.J. Brown. Beautiful throw up over the top. Great read. Put it right on him. Nice big chunk play on his second drive. Really good read there as well. So you're seeing, doing a lot of really good things early in the game. All right, here we come with our favorite play again. Okay, the 72 that we saw earlier. Okay, earlier they jammed A.J. Brown, and then he made the late throw to the corner route, although probably should have been to the corner on time if he could. Okay, same thing, right? We get the same look, safety look. Okay, we know this guy's going to be sitting in there, so the read has to come off of this guy. If he jams and holds, get over the top to the corner. If he sloughs off, be ready to hit the under right away. Okay, so eyes on the corner. Boom, there it is. There's a throw right there in the window. corner gets jammed off, okay? First throw is the open throw, okay? Kind of missed it here with the jam. Tries to jam in the corner route into tight coverage. Now they get their break on this one because they called this one a hands to the face on McDuffie as he goes up high for this one. So they got their break. Chiefs got their break on the first drive. But again, right here, reading the corner, right, high-low situation. Again, not a fan of this against zone because you've got a guy that's coming out here, so go try to throw the under. If you don't throw it on time, there's a guy sitting there. You go to throw the corner, there's a guy that can slough off and make the play on the corner. Why I don't like it against zone, but if you're going to run it against zone, then the throw has to come quick and outside right here. But they got their first down with that hands to the face. It was a huge third down conversion there to keep the drive going. Okay, love this again here. All right, so what's going to happen is the Chiefs are going to come with a blitz right here. Okay, so it technically is probably a hot situation here. Although they end up doing a nice job because they're scanning the back. Okay, so the back's going from here over to here so they can pick up 4 any which way. So they do a nice job with the pickup. But again, they bring that pressure. So the easier throw is probably the quick under right here against pressure. See pressure, attack pressure. They void a zone because they're bringing pressure. Replace that zone with the throw. But again, this is where the confidence of Jalen Hurts says, hey, you want to blitz me? I'm going to make you pay. I'm not just going to settle for the quick throw, okay? I'm going to make you pay. So we get a little stutter go on the outside, a little stutter, go, and another dime down the field that called a touchdown. Obviously, was a little bit short, but led to a touchdown. But another beautiful down the field delivery of the ball by Jalen Hurts. And also the decision, right? Trying to simplify it. For any quarterback. We try to simplify the game as much as possible. So what Jalen's doing is he's trying to look at a lot of these situations and go, do I have one-on-one on the outside? Do I have press on the outside? Let's not overcomplicate it. Let's find our receivers. Let's give them a chance with one-on-one. Let's simplify the read for me, and let's just play pitch and catch down the field. So again, elite delivery right here. So we're going to run a little hook choice route here at 8 to 10 yards. This is like 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10 here in this situation. Chiefs are going to run back to cover 2. So Devontae Smith is going to have a linebacker inside of him and a corner outside of him. All right? But I just want you to watch the timing and delivery of the football. He gets up, boom. Jalen's getting rid of the football as he's turning. And what else he's doing is he's not only delivering it on time, but he's delivering it to the outside shoulder. Closest guy to defend this is Bolton coming from the inside. So if you throw this inside, you probably don't get the first down. Throw it away from the nearest defender. Lead your receiver where you want him to go. Boom, there it is outside. And that little outside throw allows Devontae Smith to split these 2 defenders and pick up the first down. Perfect timing, perfect throw, leads to the first down right here. Little things. It's the little things, right? That's what makes great quarterbacks great. The little things. Taking advantage of the little things. Placement, timing, beating defenses with some of those things, is what elevates people's games. Even though we look at that and we go, it's an 8-yard throw. Why are you getting so excited? Because the details of that 8-yard throw are the difference in big games to moving the chains, getting first downs, or punting. Okay, so they're coming back with similar type play here. They're going to go up here, run the deep pylon corner, and then they're going to run the over, and then Saquon's going to go to the flat. So they're trying to get that over-flat combination again. If the corner sloughs off and they get leverage on the safety, okay? So if right here, this corner sloughs and they get this look off the safety, that's where the throw goes. But you notice the corner here, not sloughing off. He sees it, he understands it, and he's going to go high, which now brings us to the high-low read right here off of 23. Great job. Depth across the board. Make the right decision. Sorry, it wasn't Saquon. That was a receiver chipping off the edge. But the right decision. Making the right play in the moment. Nice read. Easy concept. High-low. Make the right read. Make the right throw. All right. One area that Jalen and the Eagles team can continue to get better at is blitz. Okay, being able to get the ball out quick, making those quick decisions, knowing where your hots are, and not taking negative plays or not having free hitters against the blitz. Now, offensive line screws this up, in my opinion. So as we go right here, what the Chiefs are going to do is they're going to run blitz 0. Okay, so they're going to bring all 3 of these guys. All right, so we don't have an answer for that. They're bringing 7. We've only got 6. Got to get the ball out. So we're going to run a shallow here, and then we're going to run kind of a quick under, quick post here with Devontae Smith. Okay, so they end up screwing this up because you should never be letting this defensive end go. The right guard should be out there to pick that up if they're going to sift through this right here. He should be picking this up. So that part of it's not on Jalen. I would just like to see Jalen with a little bit faster pace here, understanding it's hot and, getting ready, fading away, knowing the pressure's coming, find the quick shallow right here or anticipate this throw and just, have the posture to know it's hot. I got to have a sense of urgency. I got to get the ball out. Now, again, this is going to be tough because they leave the defensive end free. But on a hot situation, to me, you never want to set up. You always want to try to fade away from it so you can continually fade away from that pressure that's in your face and possibly make the throw or get it out of your hands at least. Even if you don't complete it, feel the pressure, get it out of your hands, and save a sack right there. So again, not fully on Jalen here because they screwed up the protection and it comes faster than he wants it to. I just have seen this a lot against pressure, kind of assuming that we're going to get it picked up and not always having that quick answer to get the ball out of your hands. So something that I want to see Jalen work on as he continues to get better. And that's, again, to the credit of Jalen, from the time he came into the league to where he's at now has been continual progress. Year after year after year, working his butt off to get better. That's the next piece. People out there, doesn't mean I'm a hater. Doesn't mean I don't like Jalen Hurts. It's called analysis. It's called breaking down and saying and talking about what I see from him on a weekly basis and where he can improve. That to me, I look at as my job. I want to analyze, give you guys an assessment of where guys are, give these guys, if they watch this tape, an assessment of where I think they are and where they can improve. And then if they agree with it, they challenge themselves in those areas and can get better. If they don't agree with it, throw Kurt's analysis away and move on. Okay. Other nice job right here. One of the plays they like to run, 4 strong. They like to run the pivot here, trying to get Devontae Smith one-on-one on the backside. Then they come to the over. Then they've got an in route coming here, and then you can come to your swing late. Okay, so he comes out looking for Devontae. Devontae doesn't get separation. He's stuck. Go over to Dallas Goedert. Not real good leverage as the safety has outside leverage right here. Really good pocket. Another thing, give credit to the guys up front. They did a nice job of giving Jalen time to process things. The guy on the other side didn't have this time to process as much, but doesn't have it. Okay, so now he works through it, finds a completion. Okay, what we're talking about, making the right play, not jamming it in, not forcing it, not getting stuck back there, taking sacks, but buying a little bit of time, finding a completion. Okay, we don't get a lot, 2-3 yards, but positive plays are positive plays when the play doesn't work out perfectly for you. Okay, maybe the one mistake in the game right now, up to this point, or maybe really in the game, and it's a tough look. Okay, so what happens is the Chiefs bring the corner again right here. Okay, so then they run this guy down to cover AJ, and this guy runs all the way over the top in a cover 2 look. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, again, another protection issue. Once this guy walks up, in my opinion, this should become a 5 down. Okay, meaning offensive line should block those 5 guys because they're all covered up. Go 5 down. Let Saquon read this linebacker to corner, to anybody that comes off the front side, but take up the most dangerous guys. And I think that's what Saquon thought they were going to do. He's looking over there, and then Juergens lets Bolton go. So again, it speeds up this process here for Jalen Hurts to kind of see what's going on and make the proper reaction to it. Okay, it's an all-go type situation again. So we're just trying to get A.J. Brown in a one-on-one situation. They end up kind of doing that with the safety coming down. So it's not the perfect look, but he's rushed here on the throw, leaves the throw well inside. Not a great throw right here. I think he was caught both by what were they doing on the back end and not thinking the pressure was going to be in his face, and he makes a mistake, okay? Not a great throw, okay? It happens, right? It happens to the best of them. Big game, played a great game. Okay, one mistake, they got him. It was a good corner blitz. It was a good roll to what we call Blitz 2, hard to see, and then messing up the protection, just put all the pressure on Jalen. And it's another thing that you have to understand, like how hard this game is to play, trying to see, oh, corner blitz. Oh, they're running to a Blitz 2. Trying to decipher all that with a guy in your face, and especially a guy that you think is going to be picked up. And all of a sudden, chaos happens, something you don't expect. Had it happen to me in one Super Bowl where I threw a pick 6. Should have had it picked up. My offensive line slid somewhere I didn't expect them to. All of a sudden, the defensive end comes free. I try to salvage it and make the throw. Boom, Ty Law picks it off and goes to the house. Same thing that happened with Jalen there. I think he knew what he was doing, wanted more time to be able to set up and make the throw. All of a sudden, the pressure comes. He didn't expect it, and bang, he makes a bad throw, and it leads to an interception. Okay, so here we are again, right? We've seen it a million times. They're trying to get A.J. Brown one-on-one in these situations, and we're just going to drop back and take it. He's our best guy. Doesn't matter who you have on him. He's still our best guy. We get one-on-one. We'll find a way to make it work. Here he is down here. They drop down, single high, one-on-one go route on the outside, and another one. Okay, this one doesn't happen to go up over the top. He feels like the corner has high shoulder technique, so he drops a perfect throw on the back shoulder of A.J. Brown. Boom, elite deliverer of the football, especially down the field. Bang, on the back shoulder. Doesn't get any better than that. Boom, easy catch, tap, tap, first down. Love it. Play that I call corner. Just a corner route here and an out route. Okay, we're looking for a too high safety, and we're going to high-low the corner on the outside. Okay, watch the corner. Corner turns his hips right there. Jalen knows, boom, got the underneath one. As soon as he turns his hips and opens this way, I've got the underneath one. Quick pressure right here, doesn't matter. I've made my decision. I've seen it. I get it out quickly. Boom, right on the money with a guy in his face. Beautiful read, quick read, nice delivery. So as we see, the concepts aren't complicated. Concepts don't have to be complicated. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're reading, you know who you're attacking, and it's a good concept against the different coverages you're going to see, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. We don't have to try to reinvent the wheel and come up with the perfect new play every single week. We just have to have good plays we're confident in, see it, and deliver. So here we go again. They're going to bring the all-out pressure once again. So again, we're in a hot situation. There's going to be a guy coming free. What do we have? One-on-one over here. A.J. Brown's going to run a go route, right? Happened over and over and over in the game. All right, this is one of the ones that Jalen, I think, anticipated ahead of time because they threw the last one back shoulder. So he decided to throw this one back shoulder instead of allowing it to play out. So again, when you talk about misses in the game, This is one he probably wishes that he had back, and he would hold the football a little bit longer to see the relationship, because obviously AJ gets over the top this time, and you'd like to throw this up and over and let him run and get it. He anticipated with the pressure and decided to throw back shoulder. Now, maybe this was a miscommunication. Maybe AJ was supposed to run a stop here. So I don't want to put it all on Jalen if there was a miscommunication and he thought he was running a stop instead of a go route here. And, you know, their goes maybe convert to stops depending on the look that you get, all that stuff. But if this is a go route, this is one that Jalen should put up and over. But it's tough. It happens fast, and you've got to kind of read the leverage of the corner. Does he play over the top? Does he drop underneath? Do I win quickly? All that stuff plays in. And this was just one that they missed, and I know both of them wish they would have had back. All right. Little concept here. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be their mesh concept or not. Kind of an interesting look right here with these two tight ends. One goes here to the middle. This one loops wide, but looks like maybe he's trying to come on a shallow, and then the mesh would happen just like this. But the Chiefs kind of mess up the defense here. This linebacker here, I don't know why he's chasing back to the inside. He's got the responsibility over here in the flat. Easy pitch and catch here for Jalen as he comes back. First read is that shallow right there. They mess it up. This might be some sort of combo man, okay, because you see this guy here step and kind of pass it off like, hey, somebody go take him. Again, they may be playing man here, and that's why he's chasing inside on this mess. They do a lot of this combo man down there, so that may have been the mess up, but they messed up the pass off. Easy pitch and catch. But again, it's okay for plays to be easy in terms of how the read plays out for the quarterback. We all have games like that where, man, the first read just seems to be open all the time. But a big part of playing quarterback is not just being able to find your reads. It's being able to deliver the throw over and over again, even when your first read is open. Like this. Beautiful throw of the football, right? Right on the face mask. Out in front of him. Doesn't have to slow down where Bolton can maybe catch up and make the tackle. Ball is right where it needs to be. On time. Out in front. Turn the corner. Touchdown. So I know people, whatever. They can say whatever they want about my analysis. This is all the stuff that I look at, right? And that's why I think part of it when you talk about it, great performances can be not just reading and deciphering and processing information, but it's also delivering the ball, delivering once you have that information and being able to step up and consistently deliver the football. And that's something this guy does. When he knows where he wants to throw the football, he delivers the football accurately, on time, good touch. All of those things is what he does really, really well. Okay? So they go to a 4-strong situation. When you go to 4-strong, what we're looking for is this one-on-one backside right here. Okay? So maybe he could have this window right here, feels the safety kind of lurking in that spot and kind of jumping over there. Possible slant throw right there if he wants it, but he doesn't like it. No problem. Okay? A lot of times you see this on the 4-strong. Because I'm looking left, it's really hard to figure out where the bodies are here. So I'm going to peek that here. What I know is, worst case scenario, I have Saquon Barkley with a lead blocker in front of him, what I call sled. Just turn, kick it out, and get another positive play on your early downs. Don't have to overthink it. Don't have to hold the ball forever. Know what you're looking at. You got AJ, don't have AJ, boom, turn and get it to Saquon. Okay, 3rd down situation. Okay, it looks like they're trying to get similar type concept that they ran before, with the corner and the out, and then a shallow coming right to it, kind of a pure progression type play. Come out, doesn't like it. They double AJ, okay, doesn't like the out. As he gets to the shallow, he feels the pressure. Feels the pressure, boom, he's gone. Man to man, I know I've got a chance to run it. The right play in the moment turning it into another first down. Can't overstate how important the right play is. Making the right play over and over and over again. That's what this guy has continued to do in the biggest moments, right? As I said, maybe not the greatest processor, getting through his reads all the time, something he's got to get better at, but he makes up for it with making the right play. Okay, here's one, a naked. Okay, naked, little stutter, and an out. There's the throw. That's the first throw for you on the naked. That's where, again, if he sees this quick enough, get the ball out right there. Okay, he doesn't. Doesn't get it out on time. Okay, bummer. I missed that one. But don't give up. Play it out. Boom. Find him late. Get a completion. Okay, we can come back and say, well, you missed this one, Jalen. Come out right now. Take it. Take it right there. Okay, we can say that. But well done. You get a positive here because didn't see it right away. Didn't get it out on time. But you went and you made us a play even after not, seeing it right off the bat. Okay, another situation here. They bring the pressure. Okay, looking for the one-on-one. Yeah, he's got to throw right here. Not really sure the full concept of this play, but he's got to throw right out in front of him. Could easily take that, probably gets the first down as well. Okay, plays a little bit fast on this one. Again, it happens. Play a little bit fast, feel the pressure, but what happens? It's not a negative play. Doesn't take a sack. Doesn't have to throw it away. Sees a gap, takes it, hits it. Boom, uses the legs, moving the chains. Once again, another positive play. Gosh, I can't emphasize it enough. Positive play after positive play after positive play. Oh, even when I don't read it exactly right, positive play. Right? That's what you're seeing. Oh, even when the Chiefs win one and cover it up, I still make a positive play. That's why this guy was the Super Bowl MVP. Here's another one. I want to talk about Chiefs winning the play. Post, trying to run it out and up here, and then you've got your swing and your shallow. Chiefs actually cover it really well. Okay, post isn't there. Wheel kind of stumbles. This guy works to the swing. These guys work to the shot. I don't really have anything. Great protection once again. Give some love to the big guys up front. Buying time. Boom. Take one, turns down. Go make a positive play out of nothing. Nothing's there. Not making a negative play. Not taking a sack. Buys some time, makes a beautiful throw on the run, sets him up inside the 5. Okay, we're going to finish with this one. Okay, late in the game, a lot of people saying, hey, we could just run the ball, hand it to Saquon, hand it to Saquon, hand it to Saquon. We're up 34-0, all of that stuff. But they're going to stay aggressive. And they're going to run, if you watch my Chiefs video, they're going to run Poco here. So Chiefs were running what I call pogo. So it was a go on the outside with this corner route, and then something happened and coming to the flat. So they get the high-low with that corner and the flat. Okay? But against quarters teams, you like to run the poco, post corner, because if this safety jumps the corner and settles on the corner, you get up over the top to the post. So here we are. What's the safety do? Settles his feet right there. Settles his feet. He gets dealt, but he settles his feet and he drives the corner. Great read, great throw. Again, elite deliverer of the football. Love the read first, right? If that safety stays back and keeps going back, we throw it to the corner. But he sees the safety settle and drive. Great read. Now it's deliver the football on the money, 50 yards down the field for the dagger to finish this one off. Beautiful. Another beautiful downfield throw. So there's the MVP of the Super Bowl. There's why he was the MVP of the Super Bowl. Wasn't perfect. Never is. Never played the perfect game. I never played it in all my time. Played some good games. Never the perfect game. So yes, a couple mistakes in there along the way, but just continually made the throws down the field, continually made the right read, continually made the right decision, and that's where Jalen Hurts is elite. That's where he stacks up and why he's been to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years, but why he won the MVP, because in the moment, he delivers the football as well as anybody out there, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that.